everybody. Welcome, welcome. It is Christopher and my sous chef, Daryl. We are here later again because I don't know if I told you this yesterday, but we got a dryer and we went to hook it up and the plug wasn't right. So we had to go get a new plug. So it's been a little bit of putzing around, so to speak, tonight. But I was like, well, I'm going to go live, and if you're going to be here, why don't we go live together? So, and he's been loving the camera. So I said, why not? So let me say my hellos. Hello, Brandon. Hello, Nancy. Hello, Marlene. Hello, Cherie. Hello, Linda. Hello, John. Hello, Penny. Hello, Jessica. Hello, Darren. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, and we have a brand new t-shirt that is launching tomorrow. You want to grab one? Yeah. And they are probably one of my favorite t-shirts that we've ever done here at Brutus Monroe. I mean, how do you pick a favorite, though? Like, I think my actual favorite is the one that I have on today, which is the, it's called the Vintage Distress Brutus Monroe t-shirt. And I just absolutely love it. But DLR said, Daryl is a great sidekick.
Thank you.
So this is the new shirt that is launching. It is so cool. So it is like a backwards tie-dye, but it has been bleached where the Brutus Monroe is. So it's, I mean, I don't know. And they're all one of a kind because we bleached them all. So we bleached every one of them, and then we had to wash them all. But don't worry, we washed them with a, I can't remember, it's called like Free and Gentle something. Free and Gentle detergent that is like for anyone that has any allergies or anything at all. It's like literally just like, I mean, it's like what you use if you can't use detergent. But we just, Donna, oh, DLR is Donna, okay. We have these now, and we have them in all sorts of different sizes. So you'll see me wear that very, very soon, because I already have one, and we have them in, like, I mean, literally every size. All the way up, I think, to, I don't know if we have 3XL or up to 2XL. Because I think that 3XL, I don't think they had them in that style maybe in 3XL, but 2X. We have up to 2X in them. If you want something bright, Donna, we also have the new orange shirts, and they are very bright. All right. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started because it looks like everyone has begun to arrive. Hello, my beautiful Melanie. It was so nice seeing you the other day. What was that, like 2 weeks ago, 1 week ago? I was so happy when you stopped into the store. So we are going to use a free gift. Let's go down to the top view. Let me get this out of the way because we don't need this yet. So the free gift that's actually supposed to start tomorrow, but I'm starting it today because, because I can, and because I just think that it's unfair for me to use something that's going to be a free gift tomorrow and not allow you to get it as a free gift today. So this is the Tim Holtz tape. This was something that was offered as a free gift on Black Friday. I believe at like a higher value of free gift, like a higher spend. But we ordered a ton of it, and I'm obsessed with it. And, oh, good, Melanie. I'm obsessed with it, and I think you will be obsessed with it too once you see what I do with it this evening. So this product is cool because it's actually fabric. So think of like a Band-Aid. So it's like, it feels just like a fabric Band-Aid. And what's really cool about that is it frays. So the edges fray, and you can do really cool stuff with it. And it's just, I mean, I just absolutely love it. So we're going to use this tonight, and we are also going to use a piece of the Brutus Monroe heavy chipboard. And the reason we're using the heavy chipboard is because we are going to apply this tape to the chipboard, and we really need something that's heavy duty. So this is like literally the thickest chipboard you will ever use in your life. It's incredible, and it's on sale. So I mean, this is like, I always try to give you guys the sound check because that's how thick it is. It's incredible. So we're also going to be using some of the gilded embossing powder. If you have never used the gilded embossing powder, now is your chance, and I know that you are going to absolutely love it, and I can't wait to see how beautiful it will actually show up on here. Then we also have the heat-resistant vellum. So the heat-resistant vellum just came back in stock, and I mean, it flew out the door in like 10 seconds last time, because this vellum is unlike any other vellum that you will ever use. It is a phenomenal weight, and it is also heat-resistant, meaning you can heat it with your heat gun and it will not affect it. Hello, Nikki. Hello, Cindy. Nikki said, I absolutely love the Christmas Simple Stories kit I bought a few months ago. I also got an Autumn Greetings Photoplay one and been scrapping fall pics of me and my friends. That's awesome. Linda said, the Gilded is my very favorite gold embossing powder ever. Isn't it awesome? I need new Christmas kits for the pics. Oh, you need a new Christmas kit. I think we have a Christmas kit right now. I mean, we have our pastel Christmas kit, but I think there is a Simple Stories one that we have too. And then Penny posted the link. Okay, so how we're going to start this out is you are just going to grab your tape. And now this tape is a little bit different. You're probably looking at it saying, what the heck is going on? The adhesive on it isn't actually adhesified, so to speak. You know, that's a word that I made up a long time ago, to itself. Because if it was, then this would be sticky and it would be an absolute hot mess. So I'm going to show you the first one that you do. You are going to want to start it just a little bit, kind of, I guess I would say kind of halfway, almost halfway. And it's great because it's very forgiving. So let me actually cut this piece off before we get too far ahead of ourselves. And we will go ahead and just kind of, I'd say kind of halfway. You'll be able to gauge it yourself. And the problem is this really, it stretches whenever you're, well, it doesn't stretch that much. I'm just not, I guess, use your grid, Christopher. That's what everybody should be saying. Christopher, use your grid. There we go. Now it'll be straight because I used my grid. So now we're just going to flip this piece over. Thank you. He's patting me on the back. So now we can go ahead and start with that piece. Oh yeah, I should have said that, Nikki. So if you spend $25 or more on the Brutus Monroe website, you will get this as your free gift. So this last one is the only one that we're going to cut off. The ones that are following, we will actually just go ahead and fold them over. So there's our first one. And with this free gift, you will get two different patterns. So that's the red and green, and now I'm going to grab just the red. And we'll go ahead and, now you can cut these pieces off first if you would like. I'm not, I kind of like to live on the edge, so I'm just going to cut them as I go. And then all you're going to do is just flip that over. And using this chipboard, if you have a little space that does not get completely filled in, that's okay, because it kind of looks like that's what's supposed to happen. So now on our next one, hello, Jerry. We're going to go ahead and pop this one on. And again, you can really do this however you would like. Hello, Candy. You can kind of intermix them. You can, I mean, really, the sky is the limit. All right. So there is our next one, and then we'll grab the red again. And this could not be easier. Now, I've already made several of these, so you could probably make 10 to 12 cards this way with this tape, with just what you receive as the free gift. Now, you could purchase this separately, too, if you want. You don't have to only get it as a free gift. You can, hello, Christine. You can buy it separately as well. And now we're going to end on the green. And you're just going to butt it up as far up as you can. And this one will get folded over as well. Did I get your card? I did not get it yet, Jerry. When did you send it? It might actually be in my mailbox outside of my office right now. I'll have to look. I did not get it. And then this is just paper, so this just rips off. And that is how you can put them back together. It's probably in my mailbox, Jerry. I have to look. There's lots in my mailbox outside of my office right now that I have to siphon through. All right, so we'll just get those all neat and tidy. Thank you, Penny. You're finding all sorts of good kits. All right, so now for this one, again, we're just going to fold it over. And if it's not perfect, that's okay. It's not a big deal. That's kind of what we're going with here, because this is it's a really cool plaid background. Thank you. There we go. So that is our background. And now to me, that looks really, really cool. So that's how simple it is. And again, it is a little ASMR for you. That is, it's fabric, and it is, it's just absolutely wonderful. And you can see it starts to fray a little bit, and I love that. I love fraying it and making it, you know, kind of be a little bit wonky and a little funky. And it looks like, she said, yeah, it's probably a new mouse stack. Okay, so that is just, I mean, it looks like we've done all sorts of different patches of fabric, and it's not. I mean, it's just this tape, and it is, again, a fabric tape. So now what we're going to do what? Yeah. So now what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and emboss. We're going to heat emboss. So I'm going to put this to the side, and I am going to grab a piece of our heat-resistant vellum. And you can see it is see-through. That is what vellum is intended for. And I'm going to grab my Misty. Well, actually, Daryl's Misty that he left over here, which is wonderful. I'm going to grab a stick and stamp mat, and this is a testament to how great the stick and stamp mats are. This is the very first one. I've had this one for, it'll be a year. It'll be a year in late December. And this guy is still sticky. I use it all the time. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pop this in. It is dirty. You can tell it's dirty. It's been through it, but it is still very sticky. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I am going to grab some of the Brutus Monroe embossing ink. Now, of course, yours will not look like this. Yours will have a label on it. Mine, I get the broken one. See how this is broken? So mine does not have all of that on it. All right. So I'd say I think that's pretty good. So we'll now lift all of this off. Move this to the side, and we'll peel this off of here ever so gently, and you can see how beautifully, I mean, that embossing ink, boy do I love it. All right, and then we're going to place this on here, grab our Brutus Monroe gilded emboss. Oh, I just put my finger in that. Oh, well. It'll definitely be handmade. And then I always say when you're embossing, do not be afraid to dump the whole thing on. Nope. Okay. Daryl just checked in my mailbox. It is not there, Jerry. All right. But it might still be upstairs, so we can check there too tomorrow. I'll ask Heather. Heather is the mail distribution queen here, so I'll ask her. Yeah, brush it off gently. All right, so now I'm going to grab my heat gun, and I'm going to grab this wonderful little tool that Michelle brought for Daryl that I stole. I got your Christmas card. Yes, Brandon, thank you. It was beautiful. Beautiful. It's actually in my office. I did get your Christmas card. I loved it. Okay, so now I'm just going to hold this up like so, and you'll be able to see the magic start to happen very quickly. Can you see how it's changing? The best gold embossing powder on the market, in my humble opinion. Okay, so now we can go ahead and let me show you what it looks like. It is just, I mean, this is the kind of card Heather Collins may have kept if she might have. This is the kind of card that you want to give to somebody. Something with this on it. I mean, it is just breathtaking, and it dries so, I know, right? It dries so, well, it cools. I don't want to say dries because it's never really wet. But it cools to an absolutely beautiful flat luster. and it is just absolutely sensational. So now I'm going to grab the Brutus Monroe Foundation dies, and this one is the largest foundation die. This is gilded, yes. I know. Oh, I should have told you. So I'm using the Deck the Halls. I'm a little rusty. So this is the Deck the Halls. It's a large stamp. I think this is a 4x4. And if you're looking for it on the website, it is BRU1460. Because you can search our website by the BRU numbers. And I'm going to get this as centered as possible. If it's not completely centered, it's not a big deal. Do not lose sleep over it. All right. So now, we can go ahead and run this through. Thank you, Penny. And it will pop right out. Let's go ahead and pull off our Pixie tape. Pixie tape is on the way. It'll be back soon. I know, it's one of my favorites. So, oh no.
What?
I chopped off the side. That's okay, because through the magic of television, I have a perfect one. We always have to have one, just an SVG. Well, oh, I could do an SVG for it, Candy. So I accidentally did a little whoopsie here, which is fine, because what you could do is you could actually use this for the side of it. But luckily, again, through the magic of television, we always have a backup just in case. Now, I did tell you I had a backup. Normally, I would just grab this and just pretend that this never existed. But I've revealed the smoke behind the curtains today.
I'm gonna take
so,
this.
okay. So this is, so Daryl will be using that in his
Yes.
next card. So this is the perfect one that I did earlier. So now all we're going to do is we're going to grab our base piece, and we are going to grab our card base. Now you could do something really pretty on this card base if you would like. I'm not. I'm just going to keep it white because there is so much. You just bought the 30 door. Oh, good. You just bought it now? That's awesome. And the tape runner. Now I would probably use a little bit more of a robust adhesive on this. I just don't have a robust adhesive nearby, so I would probably add some of this roll adhesive as well as some liquid adhesive. Again, I just don't have the liquid. Well, I guess I do, but I'm already off to it. Put it off center on a card. Yeah, put it off center on the card. There are never mistakes. I know, only creative opportunities. I agree. All right, so now we're going to place this on the front of our card. Oh, and this is actually, I didn't cut this down, so we're exact size, which is okay. All right, so that's perfect. That's a beautiful card. So let's go ahead and, oh wait, do I have, can you look in that bag that has those sneakers for a pack of papers? Because I have an idea. So now all we're going to do is just attach this onto the front. Yep, that one. So there should be, oh, yep, they're right there.
Base?
Yep. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to attach this right on the front, and I'm just going to use some of the roll adhesive that I just used, because I don't really get, I don't fret about showing adhesive, but you can see I'm just dabbing it in some areas where it's embossed, so that you don't really see this adhesive, and I think this guy's finally running out after we've used it so many times. But you can go in, I mean, I've seen some folks that will go in and they will literally hand glue, behind the letters and things like that. That's not necessary. Hello, Kelly. So I'm just going to go ahead and place this on in the middle. And yep, we're probably going to have to use some liquid adhesive, but we're not getting into all that tonight. So you can see this is how the card will turn out, and you can still see some of that plaid through the back. But look, just look at how, I can't stop looking at this. This is just an absolutely stunning, and this took what? Maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes? Yeah, this is one of the most beautiful stamps I think we've ever done. Now, for the inside of the card, we just launched during Black Friday. You could have gotten these for free, but now they're available for separate purchase. These are called simple sentiments. This solved a problem for me because I do not like to write on the inside of my card, write on the inside of the card because it makes me nervous, and it's just the fancy cards have this little type of an insert in it. So these simple sentiment inserts, simple sentiments insert sheets, the way these work is they are already pre-printed for you, and they will go inside of your card. So we have like cheers to you, we have happiness looks good on you or gorgeous on you, but then we also have these ones that are just doodles. And I feel like these doodles would work perfectly with the inside of this card. So we had a stamp that we just used yesterday that of course we cannot find. But we have this stamp set. Wait, there was a, hold on everyone. Let me see if I can find, nope, not in there. Yeah, so we have this stamp, it's been a long day. These stamps that have these different sentiments on it. So what I think I'm going to do, because the reason these were designed the way that they were designed are because you can just put a sentiment inside. So this one says, of course, deck the halls on the front. So I think merry and bright might be a fun one to put on there. Yeah, I mean, it makes it so easy. And you know the fancy cards, they have this inside of them. And you just kind of put adhesive at the top. But yeah, these, I mean, there are so many different kinds inside. On the website, you can see all the different kinds that you get. But and they're a great weight for inside. So they're not going to add a whole bunch of extra weight to your card. So now I'll grab the merry and bright. And I mean, I'm sure that you all can figure out about 10 million things that you could do with these, because I know my mind's going a million miles an hour, and they were when I was designing them, or it was, I guess I should say. So now we're going to go ahead and ink up our stamp, and we're going to be very brave, and we are just going to go for it, and we're not going to use the Misty. Speaking of which, Misties will be back in stock tomorrow. There we go. I'd say, whew! Whew, thank goodness, because they would have took my stamping card away. All right. So now we have merry and bright, and now very simply, now remember, Raven ink dries immediately. So that's already dry in 1 second. So the way that I would do this is I would take this, and I would grab, oh, that smells so good.
It really does.
He just used the candy cane squeaky clean, and oh my word. All right, so the way that I would do this is I would just take my tape runner. Oops, don't fold that over. And I would just apply tape to the very top of this. Because, you know, that's how the fancy cards are. They kind of flap up a little bit. Now, you can write your sentiment inside of here if you would like. And what's great is the sentiment, I mean, obviously you can write your sentiment and write it before you put it in the card. But when we take this, then, we will put this and position it on the inside. Now, these are especially wonderful for when you're using a color of a card other than white. So now you can see when you open this up, it looks real fancy schmancy because you have your little insert in here. Now you could glue it all the way down, but again, you know those real fancy cards that you get where it's not attached all the way. I love that. Hello, what's cooking here? We're making a card with a free gift. So this is the free gift is this tape. If you spend $25 or more. Hello, Kara. $25 or more, you get this tape for free. And we use the Deck the Halls stamp. We use the heat-resistant vellum. We use some of the heavyweight chipboard to put the tape on the back. And then, as you can see, we used these simple sentiments. So these are you get 24 in the pack. And I just placed this inside. And it is... You get all sorts of different kinds. So I'll show you again the ones that you receive. And I took a lot of time designing these because I was like, what exactly would I want and hope that they want as well? So you get happy birthday, you get deepest sympathy, you get thanks, you get you are wonderful, you get cheers to you, you get happiness looks gorgeous on you, and then you get some doodles. So you can see the doodles that you can put whatever you want inside. Now, of course, you don't have to use these for their intended purpose. You could go ahead and you could put I mean, you could put a snowflake in the center of here. I mean, you could do whatever you want. The sky's the limit. Create your own ending, but you can do whatever you want on the inside of these. They're just absolutely perfect for you to put on the inside of your cards. Now, again, don't let me stop you from putting these on the outside of your cards. You can use these however you would like, but I just love that you're getting 24 of them in a pack, and I'm not sure, are these on, oh, they would be great for that, Gina. Are these on the website, Penny or Kara, or who else is here? Or Candy? What's on the right side of your desk? My eyes are wandering. Oh, okay, this envelope. I made this envelope the other day. This is a, so I pulled out the envelope punch board, but now they're out of stock because as soon as we use something, they're gone, but they're coming back. So this is, I made this envelope using the envelope punch board, and this got messed up because I tried to do a transfer and it didn't work great on this, so pretend you can't see this. But the this envelope I made with the envelope punch board. So this is like a gift card envelope. So I made this. Oh, you shared them. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Penny. So, but this is the one I really like that I made. So the cool thing about the envelope punch board is when you use a 6x6 piece of paper. Do I have the envelope punch board still here? I sure do. Let me show you guys real quick. So this is the envelope punch board. This is going to blow Daryl's mind too, because I don't think he's ever seen this before.
No, I haven't.
What is the size of the circle die? The size of the circle die is 4.5 inches. About 4.5. Wait, where does it go to?
The white one. There you go.
So about 4.5, roughly. A little under 4.5. Whatever. I think it's 4 and... I don't know what that line is. I don't have my ruler. That doesn't. I don't have all the increments on my pad, but I would say about 4, a little under 4.5. All right. So the way the envelope punch board works, and the reason that I love doing these particular sizes with the envelope punch board is all of the Brutus Monroe paper stacks are 6x6. So if you grab a paper stack, so let's. What paper do I want? I think my favorite. Oh, this one's my favorite. So we'll grab this one, and it's good that it has. It's got a pattern on the inside as well. So let me show you how this works. Hello, it is currently sold out, but make sure just put your name in for when it comes back in stock. So for the 6x6 paper, so all the guides are here. For 6x6, we will get a 3x4 envelope. So what it says here is the score line is at 2 5/8. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to 2 5/8. I know, right? So we're going to go to 2 5/8, which is right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to score, okay, and punch. Then you flip it and you go on your score line. I know you're not going to be able to see this, but the score line lines up. Once you do your first one, don't worry about this. Oh, can I measure the circle on the card? It's, well, where's that other one?
Right here.
This one's going to be a little off, though.
Well, just don't measure it on the one that's cut off.
Wait, let me measure it on here.
There we go.
Can I measure it on here? No, because that looks like it's real big. Yeah, I don't know. We don't have a real good gauge of measurement here because this pad doesn't have. 4.25 is the largest from the foundation dies, so
See, this is going to 5.
it has to go to here.
Oh, it is on that.
Yeah. So it is 4.25. Yep, 4.25. Thank you, Candy. Sorry. Whew, 4.25. Thank you. And the stamp is 4x4. Okay. So now what you're going to do is once you measure this, that's all you have to do. Hello, Anne-Marie. So now this little pointer guy just lines up with your score line. So you just do that. You're going to punch and score. Flip it. And you're going to line it up. It's kind of hard to see because of the studio lights, but you're going to score, flip it, and you're going to do that until you get all the way around. Score. So now we're done. We're done scoring. And then, because they think, so this is what an envelope looks like when it's open. So whenever we go ahead and, now we got to get these little board droppings out. Now what I do is so this is the top flap and this is the bottom flap. I usually round just the top and the bottom flap. So the great thing is on the back, it has a corner rounder. So you go in and now you round your corners. Right, and now what you're going to do, oh, don't lose this. We sell these separately. I don't know if I told you guys that, because everybody always loses them. So now what you're going to do is you're just going to fold your envelope. So you're going to pop your first piece up, and then you're going to take the side piece, and then take your other side piece, and all you're going to do is you're going to apply your adhesive. So again, we're using this for every last little bit that's left. And then apply your adhesive here. We will be getting these back in stock. And now you have a perfect envelope for your gift cards, and you made it yourself. And you can make this up. Look at how, wait a second. Can we talk about that? I mean, can we just have a round of applause real quick for the way that that snowflake ended up there? I didn't do it on purpose. I mean, we can thank the crafty gods for that, because, I mean, I couldn't do that again if you paid me $1 million. So the way that it works is you really want to have, hello Blanca, you really want to have a double-sided paper. I mean, you can double-side it yourself however you want, but you can see that this will fit a gift card, or it will fit a 3x4 card. And when you close it, you can just use a sticker or whatever you would like. But how cool is that? I mean, so simple. You can do this with vellum. You can do this with, I mean, any 6x6 paper that you have, if you cut it down to 6x6. Now, the great thing is on the envelope punch board, there's 1,010,000 sizes. So you can do all the way up to an 11.5 by 11.5 piece of paper. But the 4 1/4 by 5.5, which is an A2 size, you need an 8 1/8 by 8 1/8 piece of paper. But again, it's so simple. This is my original one. This has come a very long way, the way that it looks now. But this is, I think I probably got this 10 years ago. No, maybe like 7 or 8 years ago. But it is still the one that I use the most. I mean, I have all of the punch boards. They now have a 1, 2, 3 punch board. Don't get yourself involved in all that. I mean, you can. It does boxes. It does boxes. I think it does bags, and I think it does envelopes. The 1, 2, 3 punch board is great, but there's a lot of extra stuff that you can do with it. I'm pretty sure we carry the 1, 2, 3 punch board as well. I'm not 100% certain, but these we do carry separately. I'm not sure if they're in stock, because they always sell out as soon as we get them back in, because everyone always loses these, myself included. So that is the envelope punch board. So does anybody have any questions about the original thing that we were set out to make this evening? But you all know that I go on a full tangent whenever everyone starts asking questions, which I like. I like when people ask questions. Yes, thank you. So this is the card we made this evening. Remember that this is the free gift this evening, and it will carry into this weekend. The 1, 2, 3 is currently in stock, and the extra bone folder is in stock. Okay, so the 1, 2, 3 punch board, Penny, can you remind me what all it does? So this is the tape that is the free gift. So this is what it looks like. Mine have been used. Yours will be much bigger than this. So this is the fabric tape that if you spend $25 or more, you will receive that for free. You get both rolls. And again, this card, it was just so simple to make. And then we used the simple sentiments on the inside. Envelopes, bows, and boxes. Okay. So there you go. Yeah, we have a separate bow one too. So that's that. All right, now before I forget, because I forgot last night, we have to do our advent calendar. So we have to do both of them, and we get to do 2 today because I forgot yesterday. So we have to do the 6th and the 7th. All right, so we'll start. Oh, nope, I can't do that because I almost hurt myself. This is so sharp, these corners on this. So let's see. So number 6 is, I can already see him. So we got Shock. Cool. Yeah, did you see all the other ones? Oh yeah, they're over here.
I was laser cutting one over here.
Here's all the other.
Are they all characters?
Yep.
Oh, that's great.
So we got Shock, I think, or Barrel. All right, and now let's go in for number 7. Right. And then for this one, we got 0. I'll have to line all those up, maybe back there by him. So here is 0. Whoops. Wait, why didn't I have that or know about that? Oh, I'm not sure, Kara. I'm sorry. I apologize. All right, so now let's go to our next one. Because we have 2 advent calendars. This is the book advent calendar. All right, so let's look for number 6. Where is number 6? Oh, down here. You guys can't see it. Okay, so here's number 6 down here. Let me open up the little envelope and see what's inside. Okay. Oh, so these are... Oh, that's great. These are going on. So these are for Christmas gifts or Hanukkah gifts or whatever gifts you give. So these say to and from, and they're little stickers to put on your gifts. I love that. This has been a really cool advent calendar because it's got so much cool stuff in it. All right, so now let's open number 7. Advent calendars always, oh, there we go, always trick me because I can never find the number. Oh, so here's a, oh, that's really cool. So this is an ornament, but it's the Halloween Town Botanical Guide. So this is witch hazel, mugwort, mandrake, and liverwort. This tells you all the things. Oh, it says liverwort is used for love and protection. Also see rosemary. So this is something I'm sure that Sally would have used in the movie. So just another ornament. I'll put this up on the wreath with the other items that we've gotten. And I can't wait to get to the 25th. Although I'm going to have to do some of them from home because, as most of you know, my staff gets an extra week off in the holidays to spend time with their families. We do that every year. There was something else I was going to show you, but I can't remember what it was. So just a reminder, take a look at, let's go back to the front view. Just a reminder, uh-oh. We're frozen. Let me pull the camera out. I don't know why it keeps doing this. I think it's probably because we never shut down this computer. But remember to take a look at the link that I have posted below, because the link that I have posted below is the link for the sale right now. So make sure you take a look at that link. Did it completely die?
The stream deck just turned back on.
All right, well, let's see here. So it's this one is for that camera. Okay, that turned back on. Okay, can you hear me now? That one was for that
Okay,
camera.
there's the sound.
Okay.
So,
All right, there's sound. Okay. Yes, we're definitely going to do an advent calendar again. We did one in the past, but it's just very difficult to pull together. There was something else that I wanted to tell you about, and now I have no... Oh! I remember. Okay. Hugh is back. So Hugh is our teddy bear that we have at Brutus Monroe. He wears, of course, a tie-dye t-shirt, and he has Brutus Monroe on him. And because of all of the Hues that you have purchased so far, myself and the staff at Brutus Monroe were able to go to Walmart today, and we filled up 4 carts full of toys for Toys for Tots and for... Oh! For Toys for Tots. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Can you guys still hear me? You probably won't be able to see me, but can you hear me?
the face
I know, I look like I was possessed.
I'm gonna die.
Can you still hear me? You might not be able to see me, but can you hear me? So Hugh is available again,
Okay,
and
they can hear us.
it is so you're not going to be able to see us right now. I apologize, but let's just put this on first. I don't know why it's not. Yeah, there's the face again. Why it's not.
Can I take a picture?
No. today. Yep, it's still.
I'm sorry, that face.
I mean, it couldn't have got.